What's going on, socialites, and welcome back for our final Season 6 battle. It's the All-Star Game. Red team versus blue team. The best Pokemon from the best teams duking it out in this exhibition match. On the red side, being coached by Danielle, head coach, the Tokyo Togekiss, we have Conkeldurr of the Denver Ninetales, Cinderace of the Vero Beach Volcarona, Garchomp of the Charm City Charizards, Metagross of the Black City Zekrom, Zapdos of the Waco Scizors, and Porygon Z of the Oklahoma Thunderous. Speaking of Oklahoma, on the blue side, being coached by Trevor, head coach of Oklahoma, we have Galarian Zapdos of the Boston Braviers, Primarina of the Memphis Muse, Sandaconda of the Pittsburgh Poltegeist, Dracozolt of the Driftvale City Dragapults, Entei from Paris Saint-Germain, and then Galarian Weezing from the Tokyo Togekiss. As the teams get ready. So in this format, it is a best of 3 as normal, but in Game 2, you have to bring the 2 Pokemon that you did not bring in Game 1. Let's hope that the coaches remember those rules. Obviously, some interesting item choices here. Almost looks like 2 belts, but you can kind of see the rips on the expert belt there. Alright, let's see how Game 1 shakes out here of the All-Star Game. These were the 2 coaches who just missed the playoffs. Oklahoma in the 11th place and Tokyo in the 12th place. Alright, Oklahoma leading off with Entei and Dracozolt. Now they can Dynamax any Pokemon they want. And Tokyo leads off with Porygon and Conkeldurr. For Oklahoma going right off with a Dynamax on the blue team. Let's see who's getting big here. It's going to be Entei representing Paris Saint-Germain in this All-Star Game. Dracozolt with the Bolt Beak. Oh, but the hustle makes him miss. A huge miss there. Max Flare going to Porygon Z, doing big damage. Conkeldurr with the Drain Punch into Dracozolt. Get some nice damage there. What's Porygon going for? It's the Trick Room. Huge Trick Room there. And now Conkeldurr, as it did all season for Denver, gonna try to get that Trick Room sweep going. Oh, that miss on the Bulk Beak was huge. And here, Danielle, for the Red All-Stars, Dynamaxing Conkeldurr. After this game, we will announce the regular season MVP. Conkeldurr in the race here. 3 of our finalists are playing this All-Star Game. Conkeldurr with the Max Knuckle. Not doing too much to Entei, but he will get the attack boost here. No Protect on the other side. The Ice Beam. That should finish off Dracozolt. Entei with another Max Flare. Into Conkeldurr this time. big damage in the sun. A critical hit. That crit definitely mattered there. Sandaconda comes out, an interesting choice representing the Pittsburgh Poltergeist. Another Max Knuckle from Conkeldurr. This one with a +1 attack boost. Gets some big damage onto Entei. Sandaconda gets the next attack and knocks out Porygon Z. Another Max Flare. Conkeldurr, unless it's another crit. Ooh! I thought Conkeldurr could have survived that based on the damage from the last crit. But Conkeldurr goes down. Trick Room is still up. As we see, the last two Pokemon on the red team are going to be Garchomp and Metagross. Garchomp representing the Charm City Charizards, and Metagross representing the Black City Zekrom. Entei's Dynamax does end. The Blue All-Stars find themselves up 3 Pokemon to 2 now. And again, the Trick Room is still up here. Metagross with the Ice Punch. Get some good damage on Sandaconda. There's the Sand Spit activated. Sandaconda with the high horsepower into Metagross. Getting a big chunk off. Ooh, activating the weakness policy though. Entei though with the Sacred Fire will finish off Metagross. I was a little worried about that double up with Garchomp being so fast. The Rock Slide will finish off Entei. The blue team finds themselves in a very good position here. See who their last team member is. It's Galarian Zapdos representing the Boston Braviaries. I believe this is the last turn of the Trick Room. Sandaconda gets the high horsepower off. Gain some nice damage on the Garchomp. The Rough Skin. Ooh, and we see the Rocky Helmet. Big damage there. Thunderous Kick, though. Will it be enough to take out Garchomp? It is. And blue team able to weather that Trick Room and get the win here in game 1. So blue team finds themselves up 1-0 in this All-Star game. Now let's take a quick break and we're going to check out who the winner of the Season 6 MVP is. And the winner of the Season 6 Regular season MVP goes to Zapdos of the Waco Scissors. Congrats to Zapdos. It won in a vote of all the coaches. 27 KOs, leading the league this season, helping Waco to get into the playoffs. Congrats to Zapdos. Congrats to Josh and the Waco Scissors. Now let's get back to the All-Star game. As we see, the coaches are getting ready for Game 2 here. Be interesting to see how the coaches switch it up here. Can Red Team come back and force a Game 3? Now, we do know that they have to bring the 2 Pokemon they didn't bring, so Cinderace and Zapdos for the Red Team will be coming in, and Primarina and Weezing will be coming in on the Blue Team. Stay tuned after this game for the Finals MVP. Here's Trevor in the Blue Team, and we see Weezing and Sandaconda. Ooh, and Red Team goes with Zapdos and Cinderace, going right out with the 2 Pokemon that they didn't bring last game. Now, Libero won't be able to activate due to the neutralizing gas from Weezing here. So we'll have to see what the strategy is here. I mean, definitely a lot more offensive on the Red Team here. Danielle and the Red Team going with the Dynamax. It's going to be Dynamax Cinderace. Now this is a little bit risky again. No Libero due to the neutralizing gas. And Sandaconda. Ooh, Sandaconda going for the Dynamax. So this could be big damage going into Cinderace here. See, it's G-Max Sandaconda, one of Pittsburgh's favorites. Cinderace representing Vero Beach Pokemon goes with a Steel Spike. No Protect from Weezing, but thanks to no Libero activation, Weezing is able to survive that. Does get the defense boost, which will be nice. Heat Wave comes out. That's going to finish off Weezing, though. So Weezing not doing much of anything in this game. The neutralizing gas going away. No burn on the Sandaconda, and here's the Sandblast. Ooh, big damage into Cinderace. That defense boost, though, was definitely helpful as we see leftovers on the Sandaconda. Santoon gonna rack up some damage onto the Red Team. So Blue Team loses a Pokemon, but I think they are ahead in the Dynamax battle. Have to see what Blue Team decides to go for here. Primarina comes out, representing the Memphis Muse as their all-star. Primarina with the Protect. See what Red Team goes for here. Libero now activated, so this Steel Spike. Ooh, they target Primarina here. Very interesting. Surprised that they didn't try to go for the double into Sandaconda. So the Protect does get some value. Big Hurricane! Wow, that was huge damage. And they get the Confusion onto Sandaconda. The Sand Spit activates. That was big damage from the Life Orb Zapdos and the Confusion. It could come down to this. Ooh! Sandaconda on the blue team hitting itself in Confusion. A huge turn of events here. Could have been avoided with the double up though, as I mentioned, but we see the Sand Tomb continuing to rack up damage. Sandaconda might have to go for the max guard here. Zapdos hitting that Hurricane in the neutral weather. Oh, a switch out from Primarina. Let's see who the last one is. It's going to be Entei. Sandaconda goes for the max guard. As we thought it would. This Steel Spike going to go into Entei. Not going to do a lot of damage to the fire type. But Zapdos and Cinderace both with +3 defense here. The Heat Wave again, not doing much to the fire type. Sandstorm continuing to buff at Zapdos. A lot of residual damage, healing going on here. Entei, representing Purisa and Dromion, could have the extreme speed here to pick off a KO. Try to give Sandaconda some breathing room here. That big Confusion hit though. There's the extreme speed from Entei into Zapdos, but Zapdos survives and gets the big static off onto Entei. Cinderace with the Sucker Punch does connect onto Sandaconda, knocking it out. Thunderbolt not able to pick up the KO, and Zapdos goes down to the Life Orb recoil. Cinderace is going to go down. Oh, Entei goes down to the Sandstorm, and Cinderace is going to go down to the Sand Tomb. So that's going to leave Primarina up against the last two Pokemon here. Wow, just a lot of residual damage in this game. As we see Garchomp. And Metagross yet again for the red team. And again, Primarina gonna have to try to carry this game, but that's gonna be pretty tough. Garchomp with the Rock Slide, getting big damage on the Primarina. And then Metagross with the Iron Head. Will this be enough for the KO? Yes, so. Red team able to even it up here. One game apiece in this All-Star game. So we're going to get a game 3. But before that, we're going to pause here and we're going to take a look at the Season 6 Finals MVP. And now, announcing the Season 6 Finals MVP. It's Rotom Wash, of course, in that Game 3 decisive battle, getting 2 one-turn wake-ups. Making a lot of use out of that Dynamax, also hitting some Hydro Pumps in the earlier game. Always helpful, but thanks to those wake-ups, Rotom Wash earns the Season 6 Finals MVP. If you didn't catch the Finals, check it out on the channel. Let's get back to the All-Star game. Alright, we are back getting ready for Game 3 here. And the teams are getting set. All comes down to this. Red team versus blue team. Now the teams can bring any 4 Pokemon they want yet again. Be interesting to see how the strategies have developed. Blue team being off with Sandaconda and Zapdos. Ooh, we got a little Zapdos mirror this time, as the red team leads off with Cinderace and Zapdos. The 2 Zapdoses stare each other down. Hello, brother. This is a sticky one for Cinderace. It wants to Dynamax, but it's facing down 2 Pokemon that can hit it pretty hard. I'm actually very surprised that Zapdos isn't being considered for the Dynamax here, thanks to its immunity to the ground type and its super effective attacks on Galarian Zapdos. I think sometimes we look at Cinderace and we look at the Libero ability and think, ooh, that's really good for Dynamax. But you gotta remember too that sometimes Sucker Punches are just gonna be as good. Cinderace though, with the Steel Spike, going into Zapdos, gets some big damage off here. Gonna get the defense boosts. Ooh, Galarian Zapdos with the U-turn. Will it get the static, though? No static. See who blue team sends out here as they go into Entei. Entei appearing in all 3 games for the All-Stars, as has Sandaconda. Ooh, Sandaconda with the coil. Sandaconda setting up here. Very interesting move. The red team really struggling here. Alright, blue team's going with the Dynamax now. It will be G-Max Sandaconda yet again. Sandaconda is so bulky. Now with that defense boost, the Sand Spit as well is going to overwrite this Sunlight. Entei with the Sacred Fire. Not going to do a lot to Cinderace now that it is the Fire type. And Zapdos misses another Hurricane. Max Rockfall takes out Zapdos. Oh no, as we see the other two partners on the red team not going to have a lot to be able to do against this Sandaconda. I almost think you want the Max Knuckle here for the attack increase, but I mean, this Sacred Fire is going to go into Metagross. You don't really have anything for the Entei. Red team really struggling here. Oh no, they Ice Punch into the Entei. The clock was ticking too fast for them. Sacred Fire into Metagross. Big damage. Does he get the burn? He does. Weakness Policy does proc here. And here's the Sandblast. Going into Cinderace. Gets some nice damage. I think it's all but over here. The blue team able to use their types defensively. Sandaconda able to get off that coil in the first game. Not quite sure what red team can do to come back from this. Sacred Fire finishes off Metagross. Steel Spike will finish off Cinderace. Garchomp, the last Pokemon on the red team. This could be a clean sweep here in the third game. Garchomp with the Earthquake. Not able to pick up a knockout here. Entei looking for the burn from the Sacred Fire. Entei gets the burn. High horsepower. Almost knocks out Garchomp here. So with that, Garchomp goes down to the burn. And the blue team wins the Season 6 All-Star Game. Congrats to the blue team. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the podcast this weekend. Make sure you're subscribed for more videos, and Season 7 will be on the way following the holidays. As always, stay classy, socialites.